I guess welcome back to another episode of Catch the Fade. I am Ozzy. Not quite sure where Miggs is at right now, but yeah, I guess the show must go on. We can't wait for him forever. He's running a little late. Um yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. Me, I guess.
Yeah, with five knuckles say to the face. Inside these bars, you in a chokehold. My back fist is one of the greats. Landed with grace though. Cause at the same time it strikes you yelling Christ, save me from this hellhole. You lucky these ain't Tim's, bro. Boy, come out to play, ain't no thing, you can catch the fade.
Yo, what is good, bro? Welcome to Catch the Fade, my brother. Yo, everybody. Miggs is here, missing his coffee, but
Missing my tooth.
missing your tooth. You mean your tooth?
I was trying to fix my fake tooth. I was trying to fix my fake tooth, but I couldn't fix it.
That's why you was running late.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't fix it, bro. I have to go to the dentist. Where we at?
Um,
What up, everybody?
everybody
Fights
say,
are back. I'm
"What
eating
up to
ice.
Miggs?"
I'm missing my.
That's probably
my
why you're
fake
missing
tooth.
a fucking tooth.
I gotta go to
You
the
shouldn't
dentist
be
now.
chewing on no ice. You over here missing
that
teeth
ain't
chewing
why.
on ice. Yeah, I was just gonna actually get started. You didn't really miss much. I was just about to get started. We got 324 that just happened.
How exciting was that, bro?
It was good. It was a good card. We definitely had a great main event.
For sure.
A war. I think it's safe to say so far that's been the fight of the year.
for sure. So far.
Yeah, it's definitely so far the fight of the year. How do you feel about that one as far as remaining possibly fight of the year already? Like the first card we get is already a candidate for fight of the year.
Bro, there won't be 3 fights better than that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they were
it
banging
can
out.
stay. Hold on, so I'm gonna get my mic right. There's a good chance it could stay fight of the year, bro. If I'm not mistaken, I think Gaethje's fight versus Chandler was also like early in the year.
Yeah.
And I think that won fight of the year. I could be tripping, but I felt like that was a thing.
That's not something I looked up, but
Me neither.
but yeah, that was the fight was crazy. Paddy showed he had heart. I mean, if nothing else, I don't think the loss really brought his stock down. If anything, it showed like he got heart. He's willing to get in the fire. He's not looking for an easy way out because there were plenty of chances to just be done. You know what I'm saying? He got caught with some shots. He was rocked. He was on the ground. He covered up. Looked like he was done.
I didn't believe that. I didn't believe that Scousers don't get knocked out shit.
Yeah, he
believe.
he might not be lying.
Bro, I believe it
He
now.
might not be lying.
He should have been out of there 4 or 5 times, right?
Yeah. He was rocked a few times to the point where he was covering up where we thought like, oh shit, it's done. Maybe Scousers do get knocked out and
Bro,
recover, and was never out of the fight. He was never out of the fight. He was always one shot away from ending it. You know, he was catching Justin with some shots.
yeah.
Justin wasn't going nowhere. Justin didn't look like he really got hit with that much. Like he didn't show it on his face.
Nah.
But he was taking some shots.
Bro, he was getting lit up as well. Paddy had moments. He should have been out of there. Anybody else would have been out of there. So,
Yeah.
like you said, man, is no. I don't think he lost any stock.
No,
To
I
me,
think
he didn't
he
lose
gained.
any stock.
I think he gained.
You know that,
He's involved in one of the best fights that we've seen in a while.
bro.
With a legend, main eventing,
Bro,
first Paramount card. You know, like so. No matter what, it helped his stock, and then it just I don't know, man. Like
sorry.
yeah, no, you're good. But yeah, I don't think it did anything to hurt him at all, win or lose. You know,
Nah, bro.
that's his first title shot, and he's still fairly new. You know, that was his first real challenge. He's fought a couple people who might have been considered out of their prime already. But Justin is still considered one of the best in the game right now. So to get in there and put on that type of performance, showing the damage on his face, that might have been, of course, what added to him losing. You know what I'm saying? Like that had to play heavy on the decision was the damage, what it looked like on his face, because he probably did just as much damage to Justin, but he wore that shit. Like, he looked like a different person. He looked like an
Gaethje
alien.
does that to everybody
Yeah,
too, bro.
he said that.
Like,
He did it to everybody except Khabib.
know when,
Except Khabib.
bro,
Yeah.
when somebody was in there with Justin Gaethje. Now, as far as Paddy goes moving forward, you got to keep him up there in that top 5 talk.
Oh, yeah.
You got to keep him up there. I think for me personally, I would say I'd like to see him versus Arman.
Yeah.
If Gaethje's going to get the next shot versus Ilya, right? It doesn't look like Gaethje is on his way out. He didn't look like he's mentally checked out, at least.
Yeah.
So what we're seeing here is somebody with a retirement plan who's on a mission to destroy shit on his way out, which is, even thinking back to last week, in my opinion on that, which was Justin Gaethje being kind of checked out and not mentally there, it almost makes me feel like a dummy, because it's like, what else would Gaethje want to do on his way out besides light shit on fire?
Havoc, yeah.
Right? So, man, what a cool fight. Bro, you know that I've never been a Paddy fan per se. Nothing's ever really drawn me toward him. But I think I'm a Paddy Pimblett fan now. And that's off a devastating loss. I mean, he got beat up.
Yeah.
But wow, bro, what heart. And some of the best leg kicks. And we're talking about in a fight versus Justin Gaethje, who has amazing leg kicks.
Yeah.
And those are some of the best leg kicks I've seen in a long time. He whips them, and it almost looks like his shin wraps around your shin, literally like a whip. It looks like it grabs the other leg, bro. So, I mean, he showed me shit that I didn't know. There was a couple of things he did where he would switch, and then he'd come up with the uppercut, with the rear uppercut off the switch.
Yeah.
He was doing a lot of cool things striking wise, where we kind of give him shit on his technique a lot. Well, I don't know if we technically do. I've talked about his chin being up and stuff like that.
And it still was.
Yeah.
It's not like it wasn't.
But he was impressive.
But I think he showed that he's strong, and he might be one of the only guys with a good enough chin to walk around with it up, apparently, because he still had it up.
You don't want too many more of those, bro.
He didn't have it up. I mean, his chin was up in the air still yesterday, but he wasn't going down. So, I don't. He
probably going to be fight of the year.
Yeah,
and it's the first main event of the year. But it's definitely, I don't see 5 fights being better than that, right? So it's going to be hard. So definitely in the running. Great way to start the Paramount
Plus era.
I was kind of iffy about that being the main event, and
I
don't know why.
Everything about Paramount Plus was better.
I like Paramount.
The ads were better.
So far, so good, bro.
The app experience was better. It's $8.99 a month, bearing any mishaps like I had, but we won't get into that. It's $8.99 a month. Yeah, $16.99 a month for me, apparently. But like the whole experience was better. It felt different, but it felt the same. And then to have that kind of performance, like it was cool. I'm glad that was the first card. That's, other than not having Kayla and Amanda, I'm still pleased with the card.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Overall, the card, we're going to talk about a lot of it, but that being the main event, it's not going to get too much better than that. Shout out both of those dudes. Warriors, bro. Warriors. Paddy Pimblett, bro. As impressed as I'm supposed to be with Justin Gaethje, I'm still like,
and
what is wrong with him?
And like you said, Paddy and Arman next, it has to be,
I think so.
If you're not going to give, like, if Ilya's going to come back and fight for his title, if he's not going to come back, then give Arman the title shot. I mean, I'm sorry. It would be Justin.
Justin's the interims now, so he has to unify.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, if Ilya's not coming back, then he would have to defend the interim until Ilya comes back because they didn't take the title from him. So, Arman either way has to be in the running for something next. If it's going to be versus Justin Gaethje, if not, then Gaethje go over there and fight Ilya, and then we'll have Paddy and Arman. Arman has to be involved in one of these next 2 fights because he's right there. And
unless he sits out and waits.
But for what?
But
I mean,
I don't think he.
I don't think he's.
I don't think
I'm
he's
sure
down
he's
for that.
confident that he's going to beat Paddy, no problem. In his head, he's beating Paddy, no problem. So
Yeah.
why not catch a payday? Granted, everybody say, "Oh, he doesn't need it," doesn't, but it doesn't. Not needing money is not a reason for not wanting money. Billionaires still chase money.
And I really think he just likes to fight, man.
That too,
Like,
but more money is never
who cares,
a
dude?
reason. You know what I'm saying? Not or is never not a reason. So Paddy's gonna draw fans just as much as Arman, if not more.
Mhm.
I mean, you see the reception he gets on a walkout, the reception he gets on a loss, the performance he puts on when he walks out. You know, the dancing, the like. It's money. So
Nah,
Arman,
he's
why would
money, bro.
Arman sit that out if he really feels I'm gonna walk through this guy and then I'm gonna go get my title shot anyways? There's a payday on the way.
Mhm.
So I don't see a reason for Arman to sit it out. Paddy proved that. I mean, Arman was in the crowd, so he had to feel what the fucking crowd was reacting to. There's no way he didn't feel that. So you don't sit out and be like, "Nah, I'm not gonna fight this kid. I want my." If they're not gonna give you a title shot, do something. Fight. Fuck it. And Paddy is the perfect opponent. Like,
Yeah, that has to
fans-wise,
happen to
you
me.
know what I'm saying?
I think that's the
If you go out there and you beat
clear.
Paddy Pimblett, like you're next, okay? Like if they're not giving you the title shot, then there's nobody else to go through.
Yeah,
So I would like to see that, to be honest.
yeah. Maybe on its own main event,
Yeah, main event or
or
co-main.
a co-main, but they need to make these kind of fights 5 rounds. Those co-mains, man. Maybe every co-main should be 5 rounds, bro. Just I
Yeah,
guess that could lead
but
us
then
into
you
our
s-
next
But then you start
fight.
getting into like, what about on fight nights? Do you make those co-main events 5 rounds too? Because then it's like that's a co-main on a card that's not supposed to mean that much. So now you're talking about a co-main of a. So you know how like it just.
Okay.
Are they 5 rounds too, or now are you saying only the co-main events on pay-per-view, or not anymore? They're not pay-per-view, so now
Yeah.
they're all the same thing. Only numbered events.
Well, anything with title implications. I mean, I guess that's kind of hard to distinguish, but here's a simple question for that. Would you have preferred that Sean O'Malley and Song Yadong fight had been 5 rounds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
You know,
would have liked to see somebody go out eventually, or you know,
a little more
yeah,
definitive,
a little bit more
maybe.
definitive. Like see what they're like in that 5th round when they don't want to go anymore.
And we're
They're
talking
ready
about
to
a
get
guy
home.
who, in Sean O'Malley, could possibly get a title shot off that win.
Yeah,
And could have been the same for Song Yadong. Probably not. Like, I think
yeah.
definitely Marab deserves the next shot. But so that's basically what I mean. But how did you like that fight? We'll go into that one.
I like
Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong.
Sean looked really good. His movement looked really good.
Yeah.
He was able to, like we talked about, and more so you mentioned, him get out of the pocket just enough, but to still stay in his range.
Yeah.
And I didn't really pick it up until you said it, but he's really good at that, and that's how he caught Aljamain,
Mhm.
and he's really good at doing that. And he showed textbook Sean. I think he was a little bit cleaner. Granted, it is against a guy like Song Yadong, who's for the most part, he's coming with hooks, wide shots, looping shots.
Mhm.
So you can stay clean in the middle and then get out of the way of those shots. If you can follow that game plan and not get hit with a crazy shot, you should be okay. And that's Sean's bread and butter. So I think he did a lot of what we expected, but I definitely saw like a cleaner version of it, a more mature version of it. He just came back off of 2 losses. He really wanted this win. You can tell. He looked locked in, and I don't really like. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
see
have any
why-
reservations
Yeah, like, I
to
don't see
him
why
not
he
getting a shot if
couldn't
he
get a
ends up
shot.
getting one. I think Marab, clearly, you give Marab that shot
Yeah.
back, right? Even he was mature enough to say that after, like, hey, look, I totally understand. If Marab goes in there and gets it, I get it. But if not, bro, let's run it back. Me and Jan, everybody thinks I lost that fight. Let's do it. But yeah, he did a really, really good job at getting right out of Song Yadong's range and then staying right in his range to be able to fire back and answer back with a nice straight down the pipe. And he picked his shots really wisely. And then the 3rd round, where whoever won that round was probably going to win that fight, he went in and showed he wanted it. He wanted it. He wanted to be there. He looked extremely happy when he did win that fight, and he looked really happy to be back in the win column. So it's gonna be cool to see him as a mature 30-something fighter.
Yeah.
That's been a champion. And see him get back up there and see what he does with it. It should be pretty should be a good, fun mature striking masterclass every time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is. Even when he fights someone like Merab, where for the most part, he lost every minute of the fight. But when he did land, it was still those clean, precise shots that were catching Merab. So
Yeah,
he doesn't, even in his losses, he doesn't really shy away from that. You know, so that's what I was expecting to see, was a lot of Son Yudong walking forward with looping hooks and Sean just precisely getting in there, taking those shots, and then getting out of range, circling out.
And he made him miss big without
Yeah.
ever evading all the way out to where
Yeah.
he couldn't answer.
The teeps.
The teeps are always
down-
big.
Yeah,
And he doesn't get enough credit for how tough he is. Because he'll get in that pocket, and if it starts to get ugly, he'll get ugly.
Yeah.
And then he'll find, and then
he
he'll
gets
bring
caught.
it back to his game.
He does get caught too.
Bro, that, back to the Peter Yan fight, that was not pretty. Like, he had to really dog it out to get a really close win. So, yeah, it was exciting to see what he does.
Yeah.
For sure.
Before that, we had Waldo Acosta, the Dominican.
I know black, I Dominican. I know black, I Dominican.
Against Derrick Lewis. Felt like a disappointing fight, but it also felt like what we expected, what we were talking about before the fight even started, which is crazy because we haven't seen Derrick Lewis, I feel like, quit in a little bit, or what we feel like looks like a quit. I'm not in there.
How many fights ago? He does that a lot.
Yeah, but I'm not in there getting punched by Waldo Acosta. So from the outside, it just felt like if he didn't quit, he definitely didn't try his hardest. It's almost like Derrick Lewis is either knocking you out cold real quick, just going to work. And if everything's not going his way, if he catches a couple jabs, he's like,
you saw him.
I'm good on that.
But you saw, like, once the jab landed about 6 or 7 times,
he looked like,
it looked like he was like, okay, when is it gonna be okay to kind of bow out of this?
And then
is what it looked like to me. And bro, one of the hardest hitting fighters of all time, and take nothing away from him, but sometimes it does look like he's in there. Let's get this paycheck. Do I really care about a W? Not so much, because there's times where you would see other fighters dig into a second bag or a third bag.
I feel like I've never seen that of him. He's either knocking you out, which he's the lead. He's the you know what I'm saying. He has the record for most knockouts in the UFC.
Yeah.
Or he's quitting. So it's like, imagine if he didn't quit and he won those fights too. He'd be like undefeated, because what are you talking about? The most knockouts, or he's quitting. So it that's what it felt like. Again, he slipped, fell to the floor, and then Waldo Costa walks forward and he just kind of lays there on his back, almost just waiting for him to come down with a shot. And he comes down with a shot. And lo and behold, of course, he's out. He catches a few shots where it's like, okay, now you got to stop that shit. But it's like, dude, why are you laying on your back? Get up.
I think extreme fatigue is usually what it is, even more than being hurt, I don't think it's even him being hurt. I think it's him being
he looked
exhausted.
at the best shape of his life. Or
yeah,
so
but
we've seen him.
I mean, he's still 263, bro. 6'3", with all that muscle mass and body fat. It's different, But
yeah, I'd be tired. And
that's what I'm saying.
Training.
Bro, like, even just the difference between me and 180 and 200 and what my cardio's like, and it's the heavier usually it's a good telltale sign of how much you're gonna be able to breathe in there. And I think it's that. It looks like that every time, because it's like, oh, he's peppering me with the jab. I can't really do nothing, and I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
So how do I get out of here?
Yeah.
Because I don't need to be here right now. Is what it looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then it's like he put out that statement. So I'm thinking,
but
like,
maybe not.
He ain't gonna quit, because now he said the UFC supplied me with these peptides.
I said, no, the fuck we didn't.
When the fuck we gave you peptides?
We didn't give you no fucking peptides. What are you talking
for
about?
real?
Brother?
As a matter of fact, we might need to test you for whatever those peptides you think that we approved that you were taking. So I'm like, oh man, he's about to come in.
They said we gave you Pepsid AC for that heartburn you had. We didn't give you peptides.
And then I'm like,
thinks Pepsid
and
AC
then he
is
showed up
is
looking
peptide.
great. So I'm thinking, oh man, he's gonna run through Waldo Costa, because we both were taking Derrick Lewis.
Yeah.
And then
man, we gotta give Waldo credit though, bro.
No.
Waldo,
I'm not taking anything away from him.
yo, Waldo.
I would have if I slipped in, I would have took that same out too. Yeah, I get it. But it's been quite a few times.
Just more.
Waldo Costa's been running through everybody he's fighting.
Yeah, but he looks really good. Like he strings together really cool boxing combinations. His footwork looks good. Actually, he's a little bit faster on his feet and a little more nimble, and he cuts cool angles, man, for a bigger guy. More so than I had noticed in the last few fights. He cut a few really good boxing angles and then answers, and he throws a lot of straights down the pipe. He didn't look like he wasted very much energy on much either.
He wasn't even sweating.
Yeah, he
was barely sweating. Yeah, and they even mentioned that on the commentary. Is like Derrick Lewis was sweating up a storm, slipping, quitting, and this man he barely broke a sweat yet. You know, so
yeah, he's efficient with the shots that he picks. Yeah,
he must be in some fucking really good shape.
Yeah,
because he doesn't have a lot of fat on him for what he really weighs.
Yeah, they're big guys, bro. Yeah.
Silva and Rose. How did you feel about that one?
So another really evenly matched matchup.
Yeah.
Rose looked good.
Yeah.
Rose looked like she kept her composure. That was what I was worried about. I was worried about maybe she would kind of get frustrated with that kind of pick at you style that Natalia Silva likes to run with. She didn't. She stayed on her front foot. She threw nice combinations. She was out the way a lot of times, but I think it came down to speed.
Yeah.
Is what it looked like to me. It came down to speed. It wasn't who was a better striker. I think it was who was a faster striker, bro. Who was quicker.
Get in and strike and then not get hit on the way out. Really.
Exactly. And just enough. Because she was just that much faster that I think that's what won her the fight. It was really evenly matched. I don't think anybody got sauced up like that.
Yeah, I don't even think Natalia Silva really did anything different from what she ever done. Like that front kick or that kind of like hook kick that she does. A lot of kicks.
High level strikers
a lot
in
of
there.
Kicks.
Yeah.
It was just the speed difference. So I don't really think she probably even did anything that Rose didn't expect. I'm pretty sure that's what Rose, maybe she didn't expect the speed or something, but she didn't do anything different. What I thought was going to be the difference was just how quick she is and just how accurate she is with her strikes. I thought was going to just be a little bit too much for Rose at this point in Rose's career, but I thought they both looked good, to be honest. I thought they both looked good.
Yeah, they both look really good. Silva was just a bit faster, and I think that helped her edge the victory. But nothing really much to talk about. Like you said, man, it was nothing crazy spectacular, but a fun fight to watch still. Because, like I said, it was real surgical. They're both real surgical strikers and responsible with how they strike. And it was fun to watch, but really evenly matched. If they meet each other down the road again, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
And it could end up a different way, I think. It just kind of beating Natalia Silva to the punch a little bit more, kind of timing her entries. That's difficult. Easier said than done. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, honestly.
Ain't no way.
Me up.
Hell no. Nah. Yeah, bro. She's in and out like that, bro. What up, bro?
Everybody at the gym calls me fast. She's gonna
piece me. I'm gonna end up chasing her around and dying.
Nah, I'm good on that. What do we have before that? Oh, we had John Silva
and Arnold Allen. I feel like you paid a little bit more attention to that fight because while that fight was going on, real quick, shout out to our boy Matt.
Yeah.
He won the amateur Muay Thai 135 belt at Combat Night. That is our local promotion.
I'm so proud.
Matt, that's Catch the Fade family.
Yes, sir, man.
Me and Matt started Muay Thai with the same lineage around the same time. And he's been a major help in my game and one of my good friends, one of our good friends. We did his merchandise as well. We did his fight night merchandise. So, yeah, man. Congrats, Matt.
Yeah.
Bro, super proud of you. Way to go in there and show your heart. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I was kind of watching that.
To add on to that, congrats, Matt. I've obviously known him a lot shorter than you, but in the little bit of time I've known him, super cool fucking dude. Like, really, really like his attitude, really like his his style of fighting is crazy.
He's gonna bring the belt.
Man,
he's gonna bring the belt up here. We're gonna have him on the pod too,
Yeah,
bro. Hell
let's
yeah,
go.
yeah. I
Hell
talked to him
yeah,
a little bit earlier.
Let's
I
get
said,
it.
yo, you just gotta bring the strap, bro. He's like, let's get it.
Let's get it. Nah, it's super
No, he's-
cool. Very welcoming. Had us in there for his open mat with his family there and everything. And
That was awesome.
you know, yeah, very, very open, like open arms when it comes to having us in his gym. So
Yeah, bro.
shout out to him. Can't wait to have him on the
That's
show.
the fan, brother.
Another win as well. Kevin, our brother Kevin.
Kevin
Congrats.
Angel, baby.
Yes, sir. He made his boxing debut, his amateur boxing debut.
Got to stop, right?
Yeah, he got a second round TKO.
Let's go.
With headgear on, busted up dude's nose.
Let's go.
So that's how you know that's
Kevin
how
is
accurate that kid is.
Our friends are good.
Oh, that's the only thing that's exposed. Say less, and I'm a destroy that nose. And he did so. There was no stream or link or anything, but luckily David, his big brother, was there and was able to live stream that on Instagram. And super proud, bro. He overwhelmed dude with punches. Kid couldn't do nothing.
Let's go.
I'm really.
You were able to watch it?
Yeah. It was definitely in pieces because I was back and forth here.
Okay,
there.
where?
But it was very overwhelming. You know how Kevin is.
Oh yeah,
Kevin is one track like forward, straight,
clean volume too, man.
Yeah, and
great technique.
No wasted shots. And there were no wasted shots. So I'm really proud of him, man. I'm really fucking proud of you, Kevin,
bro.
Can't wait to have you on the pod as well one day. Really humble kid, really deserves it. So I'm really proud of you, Kevin. Congrats.
Shout out to our friends, man. Our friends are super talented, bro.
Yeah, we got some really cool fucking friends that in a few years they're gonna be doing really big things alongside with us
the youth,
at the same time. So we're gonna be right there beside them for the journey.
Exciting.
Whether it's in the gym training with them or documenting that shit, because we really believe in what they are doing, because we're in the gym with them. We get to see
they work
shit.
hard, bro.
Yeah,
and that's what sets these guys who are winning belts and winning fights consistently apart. You know, it's the work ethic.
Yeah.
And they're hard workers. They're super talented, right? But it doesn't just happen, man. They're in there every day, all day, trying to get better. They wake up thinking about getting better and putting the work in. So shout out to y'all, man. The work really shows. We are proud to call you guys friends, man.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so that's what was going on with the
Silva and Allen.
Yeah, Jean Silva and Arnold Allen.
That was a good fight. I really liked it. I thought somebody was gonna get taken out. I really thought there was gonna be a knockout or a TKO or something. Those guys, they really don't. They throw caution to the wind.
They did, right?
Yeah, and
for the most
did.
part, from what I was seeing.
But they both were able to just survive in that. I was like, damn. I if anyone, I thought it was gonna be Arnold Allen to go out, and that fucking guy could take a shot. He ain't going nowhere. That shit.
That first round, man.
Yeah.
That first round, he looked.
He took
he looked really, really good.
And then I think John Silva really found his confidence, because then he started moving with that, that John Silva swag, and he was able to get off some shots. He only got off one, which got me mad, but he got off that front kick to the face. He only threw it once, and it landed once. And that was in the beginning of the third round.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you would have called it, bro?
Yeah.
Because last week you were talking about that.
And I went nuts about it when he did do it. And I'm kind of like, why didn't he do that more? I felt like Allen gave him a lot of opportunities to do that shit. He's walking straight forward. He had his hands up here, but he had that center.
Yeah, he has that center open.
So I really feel like he should have capitalized on that more. But it was cool when he did it, because that shit landed clean. Arnold Allen did what Arnold Allen does.
Yeah,
came in with
another guy
shots.
who I'm not taking anything away from him because of that L, bro.
And I wasn't a fan of, in the moment, it made for cool pictures, but I wasn't a fan of the little surfing on his back. And I'm a Jean Silva fan. And even when he did that, I was like, oh, that was kind of corny. Like, that's a dickhead thing to do. Even though I've seen it done in like jujitsu tests and stuff, but to your friends, that you're not doing it as being disrespectful. You're doing it to like really put them through the ringer, because this is their test. But to do it to your opponent, I wasn't crazy about it in the moment. The pictures are hard as hell. I'm not mad at the photos. And then you
think about a guy who you can see is just really having a good time out there. I don't think it was I'm gonna disrespect the fuck out you. It's still disrespectful.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't mean it to be disrespectful, and you are, right?
And
he was, but I think it was like I'm having a blast in here.
Yeah, and in seeing the way he was towards Arnold Allen in his post-fight interview and all that, I was like, okay, I get it. He was in the moment. Let me do something crazy, for a crazy photo op, for a crazy moment. You're trying to get to that next level. You're trying to get to that title shot.
Yeah,
it makes sense. I don't think he thought about it as disrespectful in the moment because in the end, he's literally crying and then saying like sorry to Arnold Allen after beating him and explaining why, he's saying that. He's like, man, this guy, I looked up to him coming up, in my career. And this is a guy that I looked to and I loved his style. So to come in here and get the opportunity to fight him and then I beat him is like, I'm sorry. Almost like I'm sorry it had to be you. Kind of the same thing I think Ilya did with was it Max?
Well, Charles.
With Charles, where it was like,
I'm
sorry that it has to be you, like sometimes you really do respect the guy that much that is like, I don't want it to be you, but this is my job. You're talking about how I feed my family. My wife is ringside with me. My wife is in my corner. She not going, if anybody's going to have to see somebody get knocked out. And that's the same way, how I took it with my mom being in the crowd.
Bro,
no. One of our moms got to see us go out. Yeah, bro. It ain't going to be my mom. You know what I'm saying? So, and you could tell that he really respected the guy. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, got it, cool. And then I saw the photos after. I was like,
misunderstood sentiment.
Put that shit on a trading card because that's a hard.
No, but bro,
photo.
The photo, he's.
Yeah, no. He looked like a ballerina.
He's angelic.
Exactly. He's Lord Silva. He looked like in the photo. Put some wings on him,
bro.
That might have to be a Catch the Fade edit with Lord Silva with some wings.
They threw some more spinning elbows.
Yeah.
Wait, there was quite a few spinning elbows. Is the spinning elbows like the new?
That's the new
calf kick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But it's almost like everyone's kind of getting out of the way of him now. Like everyone's expecting them now. Like we saw a lot of them thrown last night. We saw not many landed.
Yeah.
Everyone's starting to get, especially when you get to these guys who throw them 5-6 times.
Bro, but on the cage, bro, they're kind of hard.
There's spots
they're kind of hard
to
to miss.
No, yeah. But they're throwing them in the middle.
Yeah,
they're throwing them from the warning.
Oh, and how many people also pointed? Did the Max Holloway point last night? That's the new. That's the emote of Max. I don't know how you could probably get some money off that, but you need to get some bread off that, brother.
Because they, as a matter of fact, change the BMF belt to the logo with the point down and make it the Max Holloway BMF belt because that was the BMF title
brother,
fight, right?
Tuck that. Hold on, that's a like, $1 million idea. I ain't gonna lie.
The Max point down,
the logo,
and then make that shit the Max Holloway BMF.
See how I did
title.
it? Come on, bro. It wasn't like that.
It wasn't like
that. This is a real software.
It
was like
but now everybody's doing that shit.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's like it's not even.
Fucker did that shit with 4 minutes left yesterday or some shit like that. Song Yadong.
John Silva was doing it the whole time, but then he was doing it. And I'm like, bro, he's right in front of you fighting. Bro. Why do you keep pointing?
He's rushing you,
he's
bro.
hitting you, and then he's getting out of the way. And then you're pointing down. It's like, bro, what do you mean? He's just out of range now. That's what he's supposed to do. Like,
yeah, bro.
It's getting a little out of hand with the point downs, but that was an overall good fight. I love seeing the Fighting Nerds fight. We're both fans.
Yeah, bro, absolutely.
So anytime we get to see a Fighting Nerd fight, I'm excited. I love the barks. I love the antics. I love how emotional he is when he fights, but still so calculated.
Arnold Allen was like, bark if you're gay.
they had a lot of fun. Like, it's even in the leading up to the fight where he, give us $340K bonus so you can see, the top autistic fighters in the world just go at it. So
Silva was like, no, I don't know if you guys know, I'm actually autistic, and I think he might be as well. Basically, is what he said. But
I don't think anyone was questioning.
So he said
he's diagnosed.
He's diagnosed.
I don't think anyone was questioning that he wasn't. I believe.
Oh, for sure.
He's wholeheartedly being truthful with that, and
for sure,
autistic people usually have.
You saw what he did with the belt
that they're. Oh yeah. The belt that he wasn't even fighting for. Like he had. He came out of the shadows looking at the belt like, bro, you're not even at the title shot yet. Relax.
Cinematic.
Yeah, it was crazy. But autistic people usually have something that they're very good at. And I believe is just fighting,
Yeah.
I don't think he's lying when he says that.
He has a good bark too. That's one of the better barks.
Yeah.
It's DMX than him. Pretty much, bro, right? I mean, who else?
Who else who let the dogs out guy. No, but the who let the dogs out.
Because his is different.
What was their name?
His is like his is kind of cartoonish. Who who?
Yeah, but
Like, we know it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to sound realistic. It's almost supposed to be animated like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the Baja Boys in them.
Baja Boys. That's
Yeah,
them.
man, it was In and Out.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. They had another one.
They
had
did?
another hit. They had another hit. I just couldn't remember what it was. But Baja Boys.
Yeah,
That was-
who let the dogs out, man.
yeah,
Use the
that
cruise
might be
anthem.
that's the holy grail of dog barks. That might be
You
the
think
holy.
so?
Yeah.
Nah,
Who barks better than the Baja Boy?
that's DMX.
Yeah,
DMX
no,
got.
but I'm saying those three. Them.
Oh
three,
no, that's the three.
and-
Yeah, that's the holy
grail. them
fucking
three.
bark trinity.
Yeah,
Or some shit, yeah,
that's it.
for sure, bro.
Before that one, we had Umar and Figgy. Davison Figueroa, in case you guys don't know who Figgy is. But
Figuevel,
yeah, Umar looked like Umar. Umar looked like
bro.
the world beater outside of the Marab fight that he was before the Marab fight.
He looked
like,
good
man,
in the
he-
Marab fight.
Yeah, no, yeah,
He looked the
did.
best other than
Of
Peter
anyone
Yan.
who, yeah, exactly. Like,
And fucking Corey Sandhagen did everything he possibly could and didn't look as good as Umar. That was probably his closest fight on that while he was winning those titles.
I really
from
like
Marab.
Umar's style. You compared it to mine, and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't I didn't know.
You
maybe
didn't
that's
notice
why
how
I
much he
liked
was.
it.
He was
yeah.
and
When
he's real fidgety.
Yeah, when
like
you
you
brought
are
it
and
up,
switchy.
I started paying more attention to it. But I already had liked the style. I just didn't really correlate the two. But yeah, it's a lot of switching, a lot of kicks.
And
from
to where it
every
looks like
side.
he's switching for no reason, but because I know better and I spar you a lot,
Yeah,
I know why you're switching now. You know,
Yeah.
but the first few times when you started developing that style, I was like, switching for no reason.
and I probably was at the beginning.
But
like, I probably was.
now you've adapted it so much that you are setting something up,
Yeah.
whether you're switching, if you started switching for no reason, now there's 5 steps down the road, you're setting something up. And so is he, bro. His style's dope.
Yeah,
His
I really
kicks
like Umar,
are
especially of all the
incredible, bro.
Nurmagomedovs, of all the Dagestanis, of all the, because he still has the wrestling. He still got that wrestling. Like, he can wrestle.
Yeah, bro.
He got the
Bro, he throws
Umar-
a lead leg question mark kick, lands it, shoots a double leg, gets you against the fence,
With the
gets your
Dagestan
back. I'm
handcuff
like, bro,
and-
this
yeah,
dude
yeah.
is insane,
So
bro.
I wouldn't say he's as great as Khabib in the wrestling, but he's of that. I mean, obviously,
how
he's of that.
how much do you need, bro?
But that's what I was gonna say. He doesn't really even have to show it because none of them have ever had his striking.
He out wrestles everybody
Even Islam.
except for Marab.
Yeah. So, man, his fucking styles. I really like Umar, and it's hard for me to say I like one of those Russian wrestler style, but because his striking
but
is so
he's-
good, and he wasn't
he's so all
apparently
around,
from hearing
bro.
his backstory, like he went into fighting a striker first, and Khabib and Islam, and they had to make him a wrestler,
Yeah.
and teach him how to
And it's a
wrestle. like them.
Taekwondo background.
Yeah.
right?
So
If I'm
he
not
came in
mistaken.
with a Taekwondo background, and he was already a striker, a karate striker, and then developed that
bro.
Nurmagomedov wrestling. So I really, I love watching.
No, he's
Umar fight.
incredible. He just
Yeah.
needs, he needs
needs a
one of those.
personality.
He needs one of those lead leg high
It's a
kicks.
personality. That's what he needs.
Not even that, bro. Bro, if he sleeps somebody with one of those lead leg high kicks, that changes how much people want to see him in a title fight, I
Yeah.
think, bro, or in big fights. Cause he is dominant, but they're just heavy decisions, really. And I think with 35, bro, some exciting guys down there, bro. Like
Yeah.
even somebody like Cheeto who are like, bro, we can't be getting this 5th loss in a row. It's just, there's gonna be blood everywhere, bro. You know what I mean?
Poor Cheeto.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the fight, it was good. And Umar is just
No, yeah. That's
other than Marab, I don't see really many people being able to figure out that style. He's gonna take you the distance every time. So
yeah, bro. He's up there.
over 3 or 5 rounds, whatever the fight is, he's gonna piece up most people.
You know what? While Peter Yan and Marab are getting back at it for the belt, why you don't go ahead and set up Umar and Sean O'Malley? Go ahead,
Have
kill
they fought
somebody.
Have they fought
No,
already?
no.
Damn. that
Why
was-
you don't throw somebody off the cliff?
And
You have to.
make that a
Bro,
5-round fight.
There's a lot of
Co-main
35ers, bro.
Co-main event under the 135 title fight. So it's right before leave them out there, have them face off after, do
Let's
your
just have a
do your
whole
little face off.
5-round card.
A whole 5-round
where we
card,
put
yeah.
Paddy versus Arman, but all the contenders, bro.
For
You know
5-round
what I'm
fights,
saying?
yeah.
And we just do 5-round fights.
That's the White House. It's all 5-round fights.
I'm tired of this White House shit. Got the country falling apart. They keep telling us how they're gonna do this card in the White House. Bro, I'd be more excited if they were doing it in the eyesore on I-4 already. but at this point, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The White House.
But overall, man, great 324 card. Great first card back. It was a long fucking time. I was excited to get that night over with. We got that out of our system. We got a good card coming up.
We really needed that.
Yeah.
We really needed that.
I feel like I have less stress right now. I woke up. Me
too.
When I woke up, I was.
You see how, bro? You see how I got to, bro? I had my backpack with all the equipment.
If you guys, you probably can't tell, but we redid the whole studio and we were still in a good mood. We had mishaps. We were in a good mood.
My tooth broke. I'm over here talking to y'all, still smiling.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We
with no tooth in the front of my mouth. Come on, brother. Nobody gonna take me down. We are really
glad that fights are back. We've had a good week.
We got new gloves coming in this week.
New gear.
You're gonna see me in class styling, getting
sir.
beat up in some nice shit.
I got you on some footy. I'll get some good footage.
Give me on some footy, yeah.
The Aura Farm.
Slow that shit down.
Yeah, we'll Aura Farm somebody.
I'll just
got you. 325 coming up. Volk versus Lopez. That's that card.
Your favorite.
One of my favorite fighters in Volk, yeah.
That's such a risky fight right now for Volk to take for somebody who doesn't really deserve it, but
yeah, I'm really looking forward to / not looking forward. I'm looking forward for that fight to be done with. That's what I'm looking forward to. It's just for that fucking
be a banger
fight to
still.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a great fight. I'm not doubting that. I just don't want to see Diego Lopez in there fighting for the title again and possibly getting lucky and landing a fucking crazy shot and taking the belt from Volk.
Very possible, bro.
Yeah, man. So it's not something I'm looking forward to, but I am looking forward to the card overall because before Volk and Lopez, we got Dan Hooker and Benoit Saint Denis. That's a good one.
Is it?
I think so. That's gonna be a good one for the fans to see. It may not be a good thing for Dan Hooker. I think
it's a bad thing for Dan Hooker.
But it's a good thing for the fans watching. It's gonna be a fucking banger.
Poor Dan Hooker don't give a fuck, does he?
Dan Hooker don't give a shit about
Dan Hooker said Arman then BSD. I don't give a fuck.
Out.
He just wants to go in there
and bang it. He must need new tattoo money or something.
Bro, he's the coolest, bro.
Yeah. He just needs money for tattoos at this point because he said, "Give me whatever. I'm gonna come next fight. I'm coming with a new sleeve on a new body part.
Facts.
With a new swag. I'm coming looking.
That's gonna be me soon.
And I'm gonna bang out. And we're gonna give you 3, maybe 5 rounds if it's on a free. Not this time, obviously, but he just likes fighting and making money." Honestly, and being a cool ass dude, because he's not being selective of his fights. He ain't trying to make his way to the title with the fights he's taking. That's for sure. Because he's taking some of the most dangerous fights he
just trying to fight, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
But I think BSD all he has to do is repeat what he did with Ruffy, man. Is just repeat that and he should be good.
Yeah.
Same game plan. Don't get caught. Drag him down. Beat him up.
Yeah.
And I would love to see Hooker land something that gets BSD out of there. I love Dan Hooker,
I would really like to see Hooker get this one because who does BSD go to after this so he can drag them down too? Maybe we got to put a stop to
right?
We got to put a stop to this.
Yeah,
BSD
because he's gonna get to Max or Charles.
Yeah, and then he's
gonna get a BMF fight.
He's gonna start dragging all of our heroes down to the ground, and I don't want to see that. So. Hopefully Dan Hooker could put a stop to that. If anybody could go out there and throw a crazy fight. But I say this about Dan Hooker every time. If anybody could throw a crazy shot,
bro, but it's
he
true.
doesn't throw the fucking crazy shot.
No, but I mean but it's true. I mean, bro, he was falling off, and what looked like to us that he was falling off, bro. He went down to 45. It was like, bro, and then he came back and started.
He dyed his hair. It might be the peroxide in his fucking scalp that got to his brain. Because he came back with the fuck. Yeah, I think he did it the old school Slim Shady way with the fucking peroxide to the head.
He got something to prove with all them tattoos.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't be looking that tough coming in there and just fucking getting destroyed every time.
Oh man. So hopefully he does that.
Yeah, I really hope he takes BSD out of there because if not, he's gonna start coming for our fucking heroes. You mentioned Ruffy before, but Ruffy's fighting Fiziev. That's another fucking scary one. That's
But
another
I
scary
love
one for
Fiziev. I love Fiziev.
Well, I like Fiziev. He's cool, but I love Ruffy.
Yeah, I like Ruffy a lot,
That's
but
a scary one for me.
I think Fiziev was like Ruffy for me before Ruffy came in. You know what I mean? Like, Ruffy, you know, obviously he came in with like such a cool ass team, and who he's no longer with. He's no longer with the Fighting Nerds, but that's neither here nor there.
I
But
still like him.
he came in with a really cool team. He had that really cool takedown. He has a spinning wheel kick to the head knockout. He's exciting. But Fiziev was like that for me, I think, a few years ago.
Yeah.
Was like, oh man, when Fiziev was coming in, I had seen him on those Tiger Muay Thai documentaries. He's one of the coaches, and bro, he's an exciting striker as well. That's a matchup. I don't know how to call that matchup, and I don't think I'm gonna pretend to know how to call that matchup.
I'm gonna give what I would like, and it's always gonna be Ruffy, but I don't know how to call that fight. I mean,
I'm indifferent.
Maybe some flashy shit from Ruffy I could see, but
For sure.
I'm not gonna give an educated guess. I'm just gonna give my hopeful, wishful thoughts.
I think if Ruffy can stay outside, keep the outside foot, and keep like C range, kick range, he can win that fight. But Fiziev knows how to get in the pocket. He knows how to get in clinch.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
gonna be tough, bro.
If Fiziev can make it dirty and he can get into that clinch and he can
If
use
it gets
his
very Muay Thai,
he can win that one. If Ruffy can keep it a wildfire fight, keep his distance, and he's in and out, and I can see Ruffy winning that one. But if he lets Fiziev get in and he lets Fiziev grab him and clinch him and elbow and get dirty,
cool matchup, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna be an exciting fight either way. And then I think the only other one that I really that stood out to me that I saw on there was Tai Tuivasa, because it's in Australia.
Oh,
this card. So there. Oh, and the one before. What's that new guy with the mustache that he's really popular?
Oh, with the mullet.
Yeah, Quaylen,
the striker.
Yeah, something like that is his name.
He's fighting.
Start with it. Yeah, he's right before the Tai Tuivasa fight, but I ran out of space, so I couldn't write it. But he's fighting right before Tai Tuivasa.
He's nasty.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna be really
what a
fucking
striker,
good.
Bro. Yeah.
But Tai Tuivasa's fighting. He's a fan favorite, win or lose. So I just wrote that on there because that's always a cool one to talk about. You're gonna get a shoey. You're gonna get, a lot
Hopefully
of celebration.
he can get in the win column. I think he's like 5 down, bro.
Yeah. He's been losing a lot.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he's like 5 down right now, right?
I think so. 4 or 5 in a row. But Taliesin Teixeira, that's not looking like the guy that Ty's gonna get a W on. That guy's fucking huge. He's tall, and we've seen Tai Tuivasa struggle with length. Yeah. I think he lost to Alexander Volkov not too long ago. I feel like a lot of long straight shots down the middle.
He's fought a lot of really tough guys.
Yeah. So it's not taking anything from Ty, but he has taken a lot of L's lately, and this might not be one that he takes a W on, because Taliesin Teixeira is on the rise. He's really good. I feel like he's tall. He's lanky.
I don't see him losing to 2 guys with just a right hand bomb in a row.
Who?
Teixeira. He lost to Derrick Lewis. Remember, Derrick Lewis acted like he got his. Well, I don't know if he was acting.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. That's why
he did the eye poke. He was like, oh, and then he caught him. Boom. And then it was a questionable stoppage. Taliesin was still up, standing, walking back to the ref with not much wobble, but I don't see him getting caught with that again.
Yeah.
I think he's the more technical guy. I think he's the bigger, more aggressive guy, and he's probably faster. So, and in better shape. So, but it'd be cool as hell to see Ty get a W, bro. Yeah. I like Ty. I like his personality. I like the fact that he's just a dog. I like these dudes who are in there like, bro, I'm just supposed to be a street fighter, and I just so happen to be good enough
to get
paid for this, bro. I love that.
I'd be doing
that's
this.
My dream. That's my dream right there, bro.
I'd be doing this drunk in a bar if I weren't getting paid for it. Those kind of guys are like, you gotta respect them. They get in there and they fucking bang out, and they.
And same with our guy Derrick Lewis, man. Like, it sounds disrespectful to call him a quitter. I think he has quit. I think that was a quit as well. But bro, he's really just a dog that could throw down. That's getting paid for it. So shout out to these guys too, man.
Yeah. You know, facts. But anything else you had to? I mean,
let's go Volk.
Kayla.
Let's go Volk.
Oh.
You know, Volk, let's get the belt. I think he's gonna retire if he wins that. So I'm hoping he wins. And then Kayla.
I thought that was obvious. We're going Volk.
Volk, man. Let's go.
Yeah, but Kayla gave a update on I'm always gonna talk about Kayla. I love Kayla. They gave an update, or at least her she did, but then her coaching staff kind of gave an update talking about that the doctors that the UFC were the ones who originally recommended her to go get the checkup because she had been dealing with these issues for a while now. Even in some of her previous fights, she was already dealing with this issue. So they recommended her go get it, another opinion, and that when these doctors did whatever x-rays or whatever they did, that they advised her get the surgery ASAP, because if not, she could get paralyzed if she just landed in the wrong way or whatever the case may be. She was risking being paralyzed for the rest of her life.
What was the injury again, brother?
It was
what body part?
To her neck. It was to her neck. I don't know what vertebrae or what, specifically, but it was to her neck.
The C4.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor. But she gave an update, obviously, and she was crying, very emotional. But hearing it from her coaching staff and then knowing that the UFC is the one who recommended her go get it, it's not, it was never, which I never questioned it to begin with. But in case anyone did, it wasn't her trying to get out of the fight. She asked for the fight. She wanted the
okay.
Fight. You know what I'm saying?
That was my only thing. I don't think she's ever trying to quit.
No.
I think she maybe had weight. That's what I had initially thought. I know better now, but yeah.
Nah, so, they gave that update. But from what they said, surgery went well. She's looking good and recovering. So just really hoping that she gets back soon enough that Amanda Nunes will still want to take that fight. But even if not, I don't give a shit. I just want to see Kayla back in the ring. Facts. I love to watch Kayla Harrison fight. So get well soon, Kayla.
Get well soon.
Other than
Kayla,
that,
I like you because he likes you.
Thank you for being a good friend and supporting.
You, brother. I got you.
But yeah, other than that, I don't really think anything we had going on this week. I mean,
bro, let's save something for next week because we got so much going on now. We didn't have 6 weeks, bro. We didn't have 6 weeks of nothing to talk about. Then we had 6 weeks in one.
Yeah, overwhelming,
bro. Wow, man.
Fucking news coming out just when we feel like, we only have a little bit of stuff to talk about. Yeah, it got overwhelming.
Oh, we're gonna put the merch that we did for Matt. We're gonna put that up. I'm gonna put that right here. Bing. Look at that. This is the Catch the Fade merch. Any fighters want to work with us? Yeah. I want to talk about any fighters wanted to work with us for their merchandise, for their fight wear. Let us know.
Yeah, we would love to, put a little bit of our taste into what you feel like you would like to wear. Matt gave a lot of input on.
Absolutely.
That whatever you guys are going to see on the screen right now, that was all Miggs. He just sent it to me and said,
man,
what
I'm
do
young
you think?
Jerry Lorenzo, man. I'm young Virgil,
He came to me with just what do you think of this?
Baby.
And obviously, I was going to hit him with that's fire, bro, because it was. But Matt gave a lot of input from what you told me.
Yeah, we'll definitely assess what you guys, what your personality is, what
put
are your
spin
interests.
on it, and he put a spin on it, and shit came out fire.
Yeah, hit us up, man. We're ready to get into our
merch bag.
Yeah,
let's get it.
Let's get into our merchandise.
We don't just
bag.
Actually,
that's the whole point.
Potting ain't even the thing that we wanted to do when getting into this. Potting was just a way into it. But we about to hit y'all with some merch.
But yeah, man. Other than that, we got 325 coming next week.
Yes, sir.
We got Paramount. We about to be busy, baby. We about to be potting like crazy. We about to be making merchandise like crazy. It is a good time. 2026 it's a liftoff year.
It's going to be a great year.
Good year so far.
It is going to be a great one. Take us out.
Yo, don't get it twisted. Get it braided. If it's too short, get it faded. And if you know a dentist, drop the name in the comments because I got to get my shits fixed, baby. You already know, baby. Catch the fade. We'll see you next week.
Catch the implant.
Five knuckles say to the face, inside these bars you in a chokehold. My back fist is one of the greats, landed with grace though. Cause at the same time as strike, you yelling Christ, save me from this hellhole. You lucky these ain't Tim's, bro. Boy, come out to play, ain't no thing, you can catch the fade. Knocking sense into your ear holes. Tell the register that we the ones who feel his hair dome. Heads ringing, treat the octagon like metronome. The bringing stars out, trying to find my way home. Been styles like I'm Israel, but without the genocide. Come feel us bumping through your stereo.